Hello, welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a good day. And today, I want to talk about showing the greatest love. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. I checked a lot of different translations and most of them say it the exact same way. I don't know about you, but to me, that is a little bit confusing. I like to think of it like this. Here's Mila's translation. There's no greater love than to lay your life down for your friends. Doesn't that seem easier to understand? I know for me personally, that's very easy to understand. It's so simple, but that's not to take away anything from any of the other translations. That's just how I understand it more easily. Let's get into it. So, friends, what does that mean? If I'm showing love to my parents or grandparents or cousins, any relatives, does that mean I can't show them a more greater love than showing any of my friends? No, absolutely not. But I believe you can be a friend to anyone, even your relatives. They can be your friends, not only who they are to you as blood related. And one thing that is for sure about a friendship is that being a friend to someone, you're obviously kind to them, obviously nice. That's what being a friend to someone is. You're nice to them, you're kind to them, you're genuine, and you truly care for them. And if you have a friend who is not nice to you anymore, or they become mean to you and distant, then your friendship fades. Next thing you know, you two are not friends anymore. But you can't really say that about family. Family, that is your relative. There's nothing that you can do to not be their family member anymore. There's a popular belief that says you cannot be a friend to your son, something like that, and that's totally false. Whether you have a daughter or a son or you have parents, you can be friends with them as well as being their relative. It doesn't matter who the person is. You can have a friendship with anyone. Those are just facts. Besides, who's making up these rules anyways? Who's to say that we cannot be a friend to our relative? No one can make up that rule because every one of us is human. There's no one who is superior except for our creator, of course, and he never said anything like that. So as human beings, we kind of know a little bit about what makes a friend, and of course it's the obvious things like being fun to hang around with, being there, caring, being lovable and being loving, showing compassion. Some people think that you can't make new friends, and that's just total nonsense. You can always make new friends, but we also know that friendships, sometimes they fade. If I'm being truthful, a lot of times they fade away. I don't know many people in my life who have stuck around. I have tried to be friends with new friends and be best friends, but sooner or later that friendship just fades away. And of course, we are all human, we all make mistakes, but we know that a friendship is not just one-sided. It's both sides being there for each other, being a friend to each other. But we don't always make the right connections with people because of our own problems. People are selfish and we are just easily offended. A lot of people want you to be their friend, but they don't want to be your friend. Or they want you to be friendly with them, but they have a problem being friendly with you. Why are people so judgy? And why are a lot of people just playing crybabies? Why are they so easily offended over the smallest of things? Treat others the way that you want to be treated. It's easy to know it and understand it and even talk about it, but doing it and actually living it, that's a lot harder. Being a friend has never been just an easy thing to be. It's not that simple. It may sound like it, but it's actually not. Being a family member, you're born into that. You don't really have a choice in that matter, but being a friend, that's something that you can choose to be. Putting on a smile and being friendly, that may be easy, but being in a committed friendship, that takes dedication and patience and listening to the other person, not just always talking about yourself and what you did and who you are and what you think. How about considering what the other person is talking about, their thoughts on whatever, or how they feel. As human beings, we love talking about ourselves and what we think on whatever topic we're talking about. It's easy to forget about what the other person might think and just go off on whatever we're talking about, whatever's on our mind. But to consider what the other person is talking about, of course it's easy for people who connect well with each other, but what about for people that you don't get along with? Are you so willing to listen to what they have to say? Because that is being friendly. That's being nice. That's just being courteous. And of course, if you can do that, obviously you have some good knowledge and good quality about caring and showing love and being a friend, which is a good thing. We have to be growing, gaining knowledge and experience, just growing as a person in our spirituality, in our everyday walk with ourselves and with Yah, because He is our true friend, our Messiah, our Savior. And I like to believe that He gave us this example simply because we need it. It's no wonder He gave us an example of what showing the greatest love is, because being a friend to someone is the best thing that you can be for them, whether you are related to them or not. Whoever you are to whoever it is, if you are a friend to them first, then you are so much more to that person. Or at least you should be if you are their friend. Because whether it's your soulmate or your relative or your co-workers or maybe step relatives or even to a complete stranger, there's nothing wrong with being friendly and being a friend to that person. Of course, don't be foolish and just giving your kindness foolishly. No, of course, you gotta be careful with your love. Be smart with it, but don't be miserable. Look at how hard it is to find a good friend, a really nice, genuine friend. People everywhere, for me anyway, most people that I cross paths with are just mean, cold. It's like they're dead inside, conceited, no care in the world for the next person, or at least it seems that way. Everybody just seems to be in a bad mood, or they have something to prove to somebody that, I don't know, they're just too good to be around you or something. Or they'll make you feel like you don't belong, or that you're not supposed to be where you are in your own life. I don't know why. And I'm not saying that every single person that I have crossed paths with is just a cruel, cold-hearted person, but a lot of people that I can see around me and everywhere that I go, they just seem to have this ginormous front. Like, why can't there be more people with meaningful connections and meaningful relationships with each other? I don't know, but that's the way it is. And if you were friends with someone at one point in your life and you're not no more, it doesn't always mean that they were not being genuine when they were your friend. So just be careful who you make friends with, because I'm sure you've heard this saying before, but if you haven't, it goes like this: show me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. In other words, you are the same way as the friends that you choose to hang around with. So let us be thoughtful in who we choose to have as our friends, or at least as our close friends. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has helped you, and I hope you have a good day.